YouTube, welcome back to another Warzone tips and tricks breakdown. Today we're gonna be spectating a player that goes by the name of Twitty. He's a Twitch streamer, and I'll link his Twitch in the description below so you guys can check him out. But we're gonna be watching his gameplay and pause breaking down each and every fight and things that he's doing. This is gonna teach you guys a variety of skills, how to find more players, how to rotate in better positions, how to pick smarter fights and avoid getting killed. If you guys do learn something new from the video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like for more upcoming Warzone tips and tricks breakdowns. All right, guys, normally I die in the Gulag so we can spectate, but I want to start winning the Gulags so that we can walk through them together. Right now I'm having some issues with my editing software while I'm playing in the Gulag. I forgot about this. And still I win, which is kind of crazy. You see the mouse in the middle of my screen? That's not me. That's in the middle of the fucking Gulag, boys. Unfortunately, the keybinds that utilize stuff like this are the same keybinds it takes to play the game. So despite all those issues, why did I win the Gulag? Aimbot, no. Because the enemy wasn't playing efficiently. It took him too long to leave his spawn, even though I'm sitting here trying to mess with stuff. Right, I hear his audio to the right-hand side, so I instantly peek the right. See him peek, snap to him, get enough shots off to crack him. The moment I crack him, I'm already anticipating him to move this way. Right, that's just an easy read. He's not gonna re-peek. No way. Even a sweat won't re-peek. So I instantly jump out to go right here. Go to get shots off, I miss because of momentum, and then again I saw him move this way. So now I know he's gonna try to do something here. He could wrap, he could throw a nade, I'm not sure, but I wanna check that area. I come back, then my PC starts going to shit. Or my keybinds, I should say. And this is the moment here where he's not scanning. He just ran right past me. I'm vulnerable. He could have killed me right now. I'm literally drawing an arrow, but he's checking my spawn for some odd reason when I literally was just right here in the center shooting at him. So either A, he just forgot, B, he wasn't paying attention, which that's probably it. Or C, he's blind. And this is why I'm going with C. I mean, bro, I'm vulnerable. And he's still going. He's still going. So guys, all of this to tell you guys, pay attention to the Gulag. Start reading the enemy like I read this guy. If you hear footsteps on the right, jump to the right, peek. If you see him, get the shots off. Understand where he's going to move to next because of the damage you just put on him and lead him off that. All right, so right now we are spectating a streamer. His name's Twitty, demon player. He's on UAV right now, and I'm glad we get to spectate a GOAT because I do believe most players can be up to close to this caliber. All right, so right now Twitty seems a little confused, a little lost. He's just trying to find signs of life. Now, because of the zips and everything around us, we can kind of utilize that if we lose the scent, but he does see a buy station. Look at this. So he instantly knows exactly where the enemy's at. And we're gonna grab the rooftop and take this fight accordingly. And somebody camping on the rooftop decides to snipe at us for no reason at all. Now, I love the aggression of us going in. And notice, he's not crouch walking. He's not slow opening doors. He just busts through that bitch because he don't give a shit. Great distraction. So we've now set off the enemy's cluster and we've thermited it, leading the enemy to believe that we're in the hallway. Little does he know, because the enemy has no reps in this game, now we're actually changing our... He threw another one. He threw another cluster, and he's got a bomb drone. I say this a million times, and this isn't for you guys. This is for Activision. Activision, if you truly care about your player base and you want them to get better, remove this shit from the game, because all of this crap here is doing nothing but hurting your player base and making them worse, because instead of relying on their guns, their movement, their aim and their accuracy, their smarts, they just give up and throw the first piece of crap that they have. Oh, it pisses me off. But it's that easy. It is literally that easy. And full disclosure, Twitty is not two boxing. He's playing solos, obviously. Twitty's not VPNing. I was able to pull up a stream and stream snipe myself into his lobby just by playing normal. So this is normal solo. So before anyone's like, my enemy shoot back, send me your gameplay, because I promise you your lobbies aren't different now. I like the fact that we got shot at. We changed our angle completely. Listening for the enemy's footsteps. So you see him changing his angle. He's going up, going down, checking this room. Not only is he trying to like sound whore, but he's making directions based off where the sound's coming from the enemy's footsteps. Another guy just landed on us too. Sounds like he's above us. He did break the window. I like the pre-fire. This Right now too, I want to discuss this. The reason why he's shooting, right? I always tell you guys trigger discipline is important, and it is. You don't want to just spray and pray. He's not spraying and praying. He's trying to get intel. He's trying to find out, is the enemy holding this? Can I throw something at him? Can I actually follow through and get the hits? He has nothing, so we break away. And then he's going to do it again. This time the enemy's right there, lo and behold. This is just simply him doing the same play over and over and over again, trying to gather intel. This time the enemy just happens to be right there. Another beautiful reason to gather intel. I think Twitty's a mouse keyboard player. But you know, I like the aggression from the enemy coming to try to fight this. It was just weird that he didn't fight it. He just kind of sat there and let us suppress him into oblivion. So right now he's probably pulling up his map. He's streaming right now, so I don't know. He could be talking to chat. And watch what he does. Watch what he does. He's not going to sit in the same spot. He's going to move around. And even if you guys are like, well, Savage, I don't want to draw high kills. I don't care. This goes with positioning too. In order to win the game efficiently, not only is it about positioning, but it's about helping the lobby die off. I want you guys to notice this. Eyes of a hawk. I'll be honest, I didn't see this. You saw this guy sitting right here. Or floating, I should say, right? Floating. So he's going to try to follow the enemy and put a lead on them. This was fantastic observation. I've spectated a lot of Demon players, a lot of World Series of Warzone players, and I'll be honest, even when spectating, like, I usually see everything they see and then some. I didn't see that at all. Twitty had the eyes of a animal. Now, I want before we go into like any crazy shit, he sees the loadout here. He followed the trajectory of the enemy. He knows the enemy's here. And right now, again, just gathering intel, pre-firing. Beautiful. Enemy just sits perfectly still too. Guys, if you're on controller, stop sitting still. You get pushed. If you're in a fight, sidestep. Abuse the rotational aim assist while you can before it's gone forever, hopefully. Yeah, every time I see a fight where someone's just sitting still, it's just another player that has no idea how to use aim assist. It's crazy. I don't even main controller. I've played probably 20 hours controller of all of Warzone, and I know how to use rotational aim assist. You guys need to figure it out. You have to. And how do you figure it out? By actually moving around. Now, we do have a counter UAV up. We do have an enemy over here in this building. Well, it's moving on me. We do have an enemy in this building as well. Because of the counter and the fact that he popped up, he was probably fighting. So Twitty analyzes that, grabs the high ground. He's instantly going to peek that area. Is it walls? No. Is it aimbot? No. It's just him reading the mini map. Now, again, pay attention. Got a guy here too. A reach out. Beautiful. Beautiful. I want you guys to start taking fights like this too. Notice how instead of just diving into the building like most of us would do, right? He actually just plays it and gathers intel. Puts damage on the enemy. Goes back to the left-hand side to give the enemy unfortunate misinformation. And then he's going to reach out again. And just push his shit in, dude. I don't know what his objective was. I think he was trying to reach Alice, which would have been crazy, but he should have either broken away or just held the angle. But good job on Twitty, just kind of, again, just throwing the enemy off, confusing the fuck out of him. All right, right here we have a sniper glint, and obviously we're gonna come up here. Now, this is dangerous. I mean, Twitty, let's see, I don't know what happens, but I'm telling you right now, this is a dangerous move. These things are dangerous, bro, because whether you just got a sniper or an AR, you're very vulnerable. You're beamable. Right here, you have this hang time, you're done for. Right, so this is very risky. I do like how he's using it though. He just used it to get some shots off on the enemy and again gather intel. Enemy has the high ground. Again, dangerous spot. He's gonna have to close the gap, and we're gonna use another one of these bad bitches. Controller players, listen to me. When you are shooting your gun, do not crouch and do not stand still. That tip right there and doing that will double your KD tomorrow. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, that's... Again, gathering intel. Just floating around. And I know it might seem like he knows where everyone's at, Savage. I already know I'm gonna get that comment. I get that comment anytime I spectate a goat. But I mean, let me just slow it down for you. All right. I love you, but you calm the fuck down. You go to areas that you think people are gonna be at. Savage, why would he go that direction? Why would he do that? Well, we've got a counter UAV up here. We've got a counter on a mini map. Obviously, there's one enemy, probably two. Nobody throws a counter for no reason. Probably second enemy somewhere. As we're floating, we see Dick Farm Done down here, just living his best life, right? And all we simply do is follow him in. Grab the high ground, look down. G fucking G. Now, a vehicle coming up to our left-hand side, he'll probably focus on that, get some shots off. But remember, there's still probably another enemy around here. There's a chance that that player we just killed threw up a counter for no reason at all, but I don't really like to play that. I always want to assume the worst case scenario, and there's probably a second guy. Enemy's doing a good job playing this as a heady. Oh, we're getting aggressive with it. Now, this is a dangerous play low. We're doing this. I'm not recommending y'all do this at all, but I do want you to notice how the goat plays regardless. Pops both rear tires, force the enemy to exit the vehicle. Again, we're in a rough spot because the enemy not only has the vehicle as hard cover, but he could have pushed this bridge and essentially held us too. It just depends on what the enemy's going to do. So let's see. Also, we do run a risk getting third party out here too, so just be careful on that. Good crack. Oh, this is easy. Oh, good smoke from the enemy. The enemy's not a bad player at all. Definitely not a bot. Definitely not a bot. Oh no! Caught us up in the reload. All right, also shots going on. Let's see what he does in his gulag too. We broke down my gulag today. Let's break down Twitty. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I promise you, Asiaga's gonna sit in a spawn and Twitty's gonna push his shit and watch. I'm just going off a limb here. That man didn't fucking move, bro. Twitty grabbing the money. Asiago! Come on, man. No! Hell no! What's wrong with you? All right, so here we are landing back on our stuff. It's risky, but I'm for it, dude. If your loadout's way the fuck over there and you know you want to be over here to get kills, which he obviously does, of course, this makes sense. Just know the penalty. Or the possible penalty. Smoking up, grabbing your shit as fast. Now, I want you guys to really pay attention how fast he loots, right? Another big mistake. Oh, yeah, now what? Now you didn't catch us up in our fucking reload this time, did you, bitch? Just pay attention to how he loots. Most players we spectate, one of the top 5 mistakes is everyone takes forever. Especially if your stuff's in a dangerous position, you need to know exactly what you want and just hit X or hit square, whatever button it is for you, and pick up your shit. Didn't even hit a bullet on that one. That's embarrassing. Now notice how he's playing. Now again, he is mouse and keyboard, and I know controller players are like, that snap's not possible. Just calm the fuck down. You've obviously never played mouse and keyboard before. You're not, or you're fucking dog shit at it. So Twitty right now is in flow state, right? He's locked in. He sees an enemy and he snaps over here, right? Nothing's over there. There's no aimbot, no wall hag. I just want to throw that out there. But this is just flow state. When you're so locked in that any movement, any item that's on the map that you're not expecting to be there is going to catch your attention. And you're probably going to see that a few times from him in this game too. But also notice how he's playing the cover to fight that 1, 2, 3-man fucking push. And again, this is a pretty aggressive lobby. I know we kind of talked earlier about like my lobbies actually shoot back, but like he got pushed by 3 different enemies on that little area right there. Yeah, I just want to explain everything to you guys. Yeah, I can't explain that. Maybe he sees shit I don't know. Maybe it's a spectating glitch. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna pull up his stream and see what he saw from his perspective. I don't think he's cheating, but yeah, I got no explanation from the view I have. Dude fucked him up. Dude fucked him up. Now this is an unnecessary fight, and he knows it. He just wants to piss him off. Sniper on the rooftop, that range, you have no plan on pushing him, even if you do knock him, which is very unlikely with this gun at that range against a sniper. You're not gonna really get the kill anyway. All right, we're going for bounties. Love it. Again, dude, if you guys want to be better at the game, you need to start playing like this. I know you can't imitate the movement. I know you can't imitate the aim, but go after bounties. Take zips. Look for players. Guy to the right too. It's a ant on the hill. Man, he just has no fear of putting himself in shitty spots. I will say that. This is, I don't recommend this at all. This is purely just relying on the skill that you have. Strategy wise, this makes no sense at all. But again, he's just that dude and he can do this. Let's see how he gets out of here. There's a zip he could go to. It's like that guy forgot we just fucked him up. It's like, he's like, oh, heck, this guy disappeared. Like, you got, come on, man. If you get shot by an enemy, pay attention where you got shot from, and just remember, just pretend like he's still there, because most of the time he is still there.
You're heading back out.
All right, now we're just pushing a bounty. This is, again, it's just simple, man. If you guys want to get better at the game, you have to play more aggressive. You're going to die. You're gonna die a lot. But, just for example, if you guys play for 2 hours a day, or let's say today you play for 2 hours, and you get on and you camp in a corner and you sit there in a bush or you do whatever, in 2 hours you might get in 10 fights. Maybe, I'm being very generous on that one. But if you play aggressive and you hot drop and you go after kills, you might, instead of having to play 4 games, you might have to play 10 games in those 2 hours, but you'll probably get in about 30 fights, 40 fights. And again, it's all about getting reps in. That's how LeBron got good. That's how Steph Curry got good. That's how Tom Brady got. That's how the greats become great, is getting the reps in. We talked about it earlier. You have to put the time in to hit levels like this. You can still be a 3 KD player, but Twitty is way higher than a 3 KD player. If you're a 3 KD player, you are still top 1% and you are doing really well for yourself. Honestly, not a bad fight from the enemy standpoint. We need to relocate. There's another enemy nearby, and I think we're about to get pushed. Smoke coming in. Let's see how he plays this. Another reason why smokes are great. But you don't worry, y'all don't use smokes because of the thermals. Let that fucking deter you. That's smart. Oh. Oh. Having that STG out right there was ballsy.
Gas is moving in.
Look how he snakes and looks around while he clears the room. Love it. All right, we have a fight going on over here. Fully anticipate the push. Getting shots through the window, trying to, once again, gather intel. And look, he saw the enemies both times. And again, that's just having the vision of a hawk and being laser focused. This is it. Keep your eye right here. Even though he shoots, even though he's vaulting, his peripheral is able to pick up this. Look how dark that is. Now, I don't know if he's got like colorblind settings or whatever, but that's dark. Instead of spotting the player, he spots the movement and he snaps over. And then as looking for this guy, another one graces us with their presence. And now we know where 2 enemies are at. Just simply by, once again, looking. UAVs are great, but you can't always rely on UAVs. You have to sometimes just use your fucking eyeballs. I know it's weird. It's a strange concept, but you'd have to do it. All right, now speaking of UAVs, I fully expect an advance. Maybe not. All right, so here's the thing that concerns me about the position we're in right now. We're hunting kills down, and I love that. My problem is I'm worried about the hill. We know there's a guy right here. Of course, he has line of sight on us, so if we get in a fight around this building or on top of this building, we run a risk to get shot from him. But I'm also worried about maybe a guy up here. I don't know if there is, but that's always my concern. I would have just played this and gate kept, even going for a high kill game. That's what I would have done in this situation, because not only do we have to worry about these guys killing us or whoever's in this building, but also if someone's over here or in these buildings and they gatekeep us, like, we're held. We're in a rough spot. Granted, again, Twitty's got the aim and the accuracy to get it done should it come to that, but even the best players put themselves in a rough spot. And I do believe this is going to be a rough spot to be 100. I like Twitty. He's a fucking demon, but I don't like this one bit. So you have the enemy instantly get shot. And what does he do? He just keeps running. The crazy thing about this is I love the fact that Twitty jumps on this windowsill instead of jumping out. This allows him to make the play on the right or make the play on the left. Because if he jumps out, now he's got a vault, he won't have line of sight. It could really put him in a spot. The thing that confuses me is the enemy. Why did he go through this door instead of wrapping around the building? Because if he wraps around the building, he can play this wall. He could wrap around this wall and play this. Maybe he has smokes, or he can play this side and this side of the building. And then as we like come in, he can sound whore us and we can play left, right. You can really just make plays based off of our audio. But instead of even coming up with that, he just runs through the building he just got shot from, which is freaking insane to me. Crazy. Absolutely nuts. Now we have a UAV up. Remember, there's an enemy around us. I hear footsteps. I believe he's on the rooftop. And we had that guy over at the buy station too. We need to remember him because we have yet to fight him. I want you guys though to remember the spectating glitch. We cannot see everything that he sees on his UAV. We can see some things, but we can't see everything. Good old Activision. It is what it is. Enemy up here. Oh! Moving on to infamous. I'm gonna say infamous. Infamous Rocket 14. Again, finds himself in a position where he's on the edge of the zone. It's not a bad spot because he's already cleaned it up. So now we don't have to worry about what's behind us, just what's in front of us. And we do have smoke grenades. So this is a very escapable spot. It's not just the position you need to worry about. It's where the circle is, where it's going, who's around you. Good sniper shot, brother. And that's why these videos are so crucial, because every situation is going to dictate a different strategy. Now look, this right here is concerning to me. I don't like in game. I do not like being center zone. The reason why I don't like being center zone is because everybody will be looking towards us, right? You don't really want to put yourself in the middle. This is high ground. The only thing we have to worry about is this rooftop. And to be fair, I'd be looking at that right now because it's not out of zone yet. It will be in 29 seconds, but I'd be peeking that right now, kind of get eyes on it to understand where the enemies are. And again, gaining intel. We know a guy's there. I respect you shooting at him. If you miss a few shots, it's time to start scanning and looking around. Again, I'm more concerned what's behind us because most players aren't going to be out here. Most players aren't going to be right here. You have 6 enemies up. We have 2 over here. I fully anticipate 2 to be here and 2 to be here. I think it's going to be a 2-2-2 split. Honestly, that's what I think. So again, I'd be more worried about this position and this position. One enemy now. I'll take note of what he's doing. He's plating, meaning he's in the middle of a fight. He just got shot at. So we need to start looking for the enemy that was just fucking him up. Guys, do not pull your parachute that high. He's lucky. He's very lucky that infamous miss, but do not ever pull your chute that high. All right, so now look, let's look at the zone. We once again are centered. And once again, I'm worried about this. Now we do have decent position. We are on the high ground. This is not an area I would give up, but just know you don't have the luxury of tunnel visioning and allowing your back to go unscathed. All right, so if we start tunnel visioning this guy over here, there's a good chance that someone from behind us is gonna fuck us up. So if you're gonna take shots, try to move your position, try to change your angle, or at least take a shot, look around, take a shot, look around, and or like I do, have on high alert if you play like this. I'm not gonna pause it for that one. Don't ever crouch. Don't ever prone crawl. That's just stupid. Don't prone crawl, please. I won't even waste your guys' time. I won't even disrespect you guys like that. You all know not to do that, right? Also, let me know in the comment section if you guys have any further questions that I don't cover in this video. Either A, I can make a video on that topic, or B, I can just respond to you in the comments and let you guys know whatever answer you're looking for. Now, right here, we are in a position where we're pinched, right? There's an enemy right here, there's an enemy right here. Of course, this guy being closer, this is the fight you need to take. And also because he has line of sight on us, I want to try my best to either A, vault over the wall, or B, come up here. If we take the ladder, you need to use your smoke. I don't like the idea of taking the ladder without the smoke grenade because, again, we're vulnerable from all these directions, and there's a good chance we get fucking clapped. No. Oh, that's luck. What you just witnessed is pure luck that the enemies are dog shit. I'll be honest, dude. I wouldn't have really done this. I would have just threw a nade over here, but it might work out because there's more people fighting. There's 2 more guys to our left. You hear them shooting right now. Good bomb drone play, honestly. What a good cleanup too. What a good cleanup. I'm not mad. You want to grab the loot? He's trying to grab something. For some reason he can't. Get in, get out. It's a 1v1 situation. Again, I want that high ground. That's what I'm talking about. Smoke it and get the high ground. And now look. I want to point out too. We just killed 3 guys behind us. Why didn't the last guy push up to us? Why didn't he grab the position we're in? Because if we were over here killing all these dudes, he could have easily grabbed this and shot us and won the game. If you guys ever get to end game and you find yourself in a bad position and you hear the other enemies around you shooting, that is your chance to move. Take advantage of the enemies being distracted to get out of a bad position. That's exactly what should have happened. Unfortunately for the enemy, Infamous is probably going to win unless he misses his shots and enemy hits his. No way he's just sitting over there, right? Of course he is. There's his leg right there. Jeez, on Pete, dude. Come on, man. You didn't even try. Uh-oh. Never mind. Uh-oh. We could throw this. Nope, never mind. Good shit. fear in not making decision is going to cost you guys more games than you really think. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, let me know in the comment section. Leave a like on the video and let's get this video to 500 likes. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, good luck in Warzone. You're gonna need it.